This video is going to be a little different from usual, because I'm going to use this variable arms playstyle that has been added to the game. And it's pretty funny. Basically, every Signet now gives an automatic weapon skill attack, a different one for each Signet family, and they get stronger the more you have of them, and they get even stronger if you get the Nexus Signet, and they trigger Helix Signet, and they are based on character damage, or more specifically attack, as far as I have come to understand. And some are better than others, especially for this build. Like the Deliverance Signets only help ultimate damage. Although it does also say that it's counted as ultimate damage. Elysia's Signets don't seem to upgrade at all. I haven't tested a full 5 ego build. Well, presumably they would get stronger with each ego. Aponia's Signets seem to be pretty good, as damage dealers at least. Gold gets buffed by SP, so that's good. Damage is counted as ultimate damage, so it goes well with Deliverance. The Helix Signet seems, I think it's probably the best, because it buffs everything, and you get a lot of damage out of this. This does not seem to be the limit. I think might refer to the Nexus bonus. I think there was an additional thing that spawned on the stage. I might spawn it later. I'll mention it if I do. Crashing Star is based on HP percentage, so that's pretty strong too. Bodhi just does bleed damage and bleed trauma and gets combo hits, so I mean it does work with Bodhi Signets, but still it's not directly more damage. Well, this was Setsuna. This might be strong over time, especially on bosses. But the Nexus bonus does not help with damage, I think. Well, except obviously you can trigger the Setsuna buffs more often. Rend. Yeah, more Rend stacks, more damage based on Rends. This is probably one of the weaker ones. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm not going to be doing high level math on this. The Infinity ones, this seems fun. Yeah, the detonation and the more damage based on summons, and then they start counting as summons. So it plays into each other pretty well. More InQs. I think this is also weaker in general compared to the others, but it works with certain playstyles. Maybe not the variable arm spam. Same with Vicissitude. Like, it gets stronger if you got more stacks, but it doesn't like directly get buffed by anything else. It doesn't just deal more damage, but it does deal more damage if you put a lot of investment into Vicissitude. And finally, part of Felice's gold. These silver drops, I haven't paid much attention to it. I hope it's good. But yeah, I'm going to be mostly collecting the weapon skill ones. And because it's based on the character damage stats, stuff like this works. This probably means it's better to do this with an elemental character. These would probably work, but I'm going to be using Luna, so it doesn't work on her, because she uses a cross. Stellar Outburst also doesn't work on her, I'm pretty sure, because she doesn't have the Astral Ring. I'm pretty sure outside a Stellar Outburst requires Astral Ring. And yeah, this probably explains some weirdness with my damage, with my testing. The ultimate bonus might be good, but maybe not on this character. So anyway, yeah, Lunar Wow, Teresa. She has 1400 attack, which is going to affect the weapons. And if I recall correctly, lightning damage dealt by characters within Blood Moon Horizon increases by 50%. And this definitely works on the weapons, because all the adaptive damage is going to be lightning damage. Combat tech buffs. So anyway, yeah, I put the default elf in. I don't think it's going to do much. Actually, I'm intentionally having it not to do much. Just for a quick check, this buff is going to nerf everything else into pretty much nothing except the variable arms, which makes this an extremely funny playstyle. So yeah, mostly just collecting Signets. So I'm gonna want more silver and weapon buffs, and that's about it. And AE and PR are there for the usual massive damage bonuses. Also, because the damage is based on character damage, I noticed that this 60% damage bonus is substantial. As usual. If you want to really play this system, you could be gambling Ascension on the first floor, just for fun. And now you can see the lasers coming out of Elysia are dealing like what? 1,700,000, almost 2 million damage. More than 1 million damage a lot of the time. This is very funny. And now it's back to 800k because the buffs ran out and I didn't refresh them. So that's the basic idea of how this is going to go. I'm pretty sure combo charge attack buffs do not work, but I think this one does. Yeah, out of these... all of them could be useful. If I had the... Oops. If I had the skill that eats HP a lot, that would be actually maybe I should go with Signet Decimation. Just to see, just like if I get that one ego, then it's going to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, there's the cannon shooting from Helix Signet. It's just a very funny playstyle. It's like you ignore everything you normally would do and just go nuts. The reason I'm using Lunar Vow is because my friend has a maxed out Lunar Vow and I want to show him how this might help him do his stuff. Yeah, now I have 2 of these weapons. I really do want the coins, but I also want the Helix Signet. Let's go for this for now. Just using the weapon skill to activate the press to get the 60% damage bonus, which is there. And then I'll just activate the weapon turns out and instantly hit to 5% combo. It creates that nice drain, although the drain isn't really necessary, but I guess it does help the cannon. I guess this should help too. If I recall correctly, also makes the enemy more vulnerable. Oh yeah, okay, you can use my HP to do the Bloody Rose support. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go silent now and keep playing this, and I'll comment if I see anything commentable. But it's like 12 minutes, 30 minutes already. This is not a fast run. I'm fairly certain the ranged damage buff also doesn't work. I was testing it before starting the recording of this run. Well, this is where I'll get the Nexus. I don't think either of these works. I'm gonna take this just for fun. Because the more important part is that now I have the Nexus Signet. And it's going to spawn another turret of the field. Things are going to just get even more wild. Here on. There's the other turret. Oh yeah. There's the extra weapon. I think this is the extra weapon. It definitely looks like the style. What does it do? I don't know. I think it just runs around the field and... Oh! Wait. I just realized what it is. The entire Nexus thing changed into this. Not activating the normal flow at all. Why did you even do anything? Like I think the Helix are the best for this build. But you want to potentially get all of the weapons, so you'd want to have one Signet from every single Signet family. I did not pay attention. Do I gather combo count? Because that's very useful if I do. If I don't, this character is very good at collecting combo count. I think I'll take that ego if I get it. This is much faster than I was testing this. Because I optimized this so much further now. This is a very fun way to play this. Let's take this and see how far this goes. I'm going to grab some animations now to work with that. And see how close this gets. The Decimation Nexus would be great. Oh yeah, how many do I only have one. Nice. How's my Reveries? Yeah, just missing one. Good. So I can get the Nexus from the next fight. I don't have Infinity yet. Or is this the tour? Or this one? Or this one? So yeah, now I already have a lot more of the Signets. And the count says 5, but I think it's going to update. Now it says 9. 9 weapons. And now things are probably going to get pretty wild. Yeah. I was trying to do this with a weaker character like Mayomiko. What was it? Ritual Imayo. But it is based on the power of the character. I think it's attack stat specifically, or maybe the actual like damage dealt. So it's not going to be very good with a weaker character. And there is the Astral Ring buff going on, which would make it. I tested on my Coral. She gets 500k damage from the Elusia bolts without any buffs or those. The outside of Stellar Outburst buff. Yeah, this is like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm really fine existing. Yeah. I'm gonna be using this to buff my charge from losing HP. This is amazing. This is very funny. But yeah, this is a long run. I mean, I spent like 15 minutes almost explaining how this whole thing seems to be working, but still. Which one should I go? Probably this. And I have the Decimation. What? Which ones? What are the options? I might just go for more weapon. Yeah. I'm gonna save my rerolls. Although, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Get the rest of the weapons. This is really hard only for some reason, because it doesn't activate on its legs with the hit in the body, and the legs are huge. But yeah, there's a freaky war going on. This is probably good. What do we have? Do I have gold? Or Dawnbreak? I don't believe I have either. So I'm gonna pick whatever I can't buy. I think I need that too. Then I'm missing one, which is probably this. So there's a gold. I could just buy a Daybreak. I think I'll do that. Let's take that too. I don't know how good it is to stack rend. That sounds good. I still haven't been paying attention to my combo count, but with Bleeding Vessel, the combo count just goes nuts. Ultimate Evasion. Yeah, this is just funny. This build just wants you to have as many Signets as possible. Let's keep those for now. So yeah, they actually now let's do Helix. And hopefully I'll get Kalpas the decimation for the last one. This is very funny, especially against the because the different weapons give us barriers and everything.
私から得た武器は
More damage.
あの人はこのスカートを気に入ってくれるかしら。
Do I have? Yeah, I have all 13 weapons now.
私が
Let's see how
言う
Copper
通りに
works
するわ。
without me doing
一
anything.
緒に行きましょう。
It just counts over. But I guess the weapons don't have much problem.
見届けなさい。私の決意を。目の前から決めなさい。あの人から離れなさい。
And it's over. And I got how much?
戦場で俺を探す。
This is probably going to help a lot.
このス
The rest of these probably aren't that useful. It's just going to buff blood boil, which is not going to be doing anything anyway. How much did I get? 125.
こっち分かったわ。
What the heck was that? Did I get nothing? And then I get an extra.
スカートが汚れてるわ。お出かけするのに。
Then again, no sickness is useless if they all buff each other.
私が
So let's see what happens.
言う通りにするわ。こっち
Last chance to buy even more signets. Yeah, let's just go ham. These are all ultimate stuff. I didn't get the Nexus. I didn't get the Nexus for discipline, but that's fine. That's probably better. These might be really strong, but it's hard to tell at this point because everything is going to be dealing so much damage. I won't really be able to pay any attention to it anyway. More HP. Might as well keep these. What options do I even have? This might be a really bad idea or really funny idea. Just to be clear, every Nexus owned increases total damage and reduces max HP by 1000. So when I pick this, I might end up with 1 HP, which might be really funny or really bad. I'm taking this just so I can get invincibility. Okay, I don't have... Oh, maybe it doesn't count yet. I have Thorn Crown. Then again, maybe... Yeah, I do have Thorn Crown. I just don't have... Now that I think about it, if I had actually done that, if I had actually had a ton of Nexuses, I would have freaked up my HP build completely. So maybe it's better that I didn't accidentally do that. Now there we are. Well done, mate. So look at this video. I cannot activate what that is absolutely yes.
宴の始まりよ。約束しましょう。時の果てまで。見届けなさい。私の決意を。約束しましょう。時の果てまで。触らないで。一緒に行きましょう。私が？ええ、言う通りにするわ。こっち？分かったわ。一緒に行きましょう。いや、月が高くなったよ。
結末が来る。
約束しましょう。時の果てまで。血の匂い、目の前から消えなさい。赤い月に誓って永遠に離れないわ。
効果
目の前から消えなさい。いや、一緒に行きましょう。こっち？分かったわ。こっち？赤い月に誓って永遠に離れないわ。あなたのためなら何でもできるわ。ちゃんと見てくれてる？
And then I realized my mic is completely silent. I wonder how long I've been talking without any voices. Anyway, Deliverance good, Gold good, Decimation good, Odhi potentially, Setsuna slightly difficult, Infinity good especially in summon characters, which Luna technically is. Vicissitude works well, especially with each other. Discipline goes good as a standalone probably. Helix is the best, I think. Egos are hard to use, because mostly they don't have just damage bonuses. They're supposed to be promoting certain playstyles which have minus 95% damage put on them. And yeah, more coins means more signets. So this is a really funny playstyle. Yeah, that's about it. I hope some of my thoughts came through, because I don't know when my friggin' mic turned off.